Okay, hello everyone. So we are going to talk about Starknet development experience. My name is Toni Tabak. I'm a StarknetJS developer. I work for Space Shards, so we are an R&D blockchain company specialized in ZK inside the Starkware ecosystem. We developed for last 2 years StarknetJS, and we developed Starknet DevNet. Firstly, it was developed in Python, and later we rewrite it in Rust. So the latest version of Starknet DevNet has some cool features we will mention here. Let's see the current situation. So we explore what we can provide for developers so that we reduce the friction in development, so that entire experience can be much better and faster. So we have at the moment like DevNet RS. It is like a development node, local. We have Katana as alternative. From SDK side, we have StarknetJS, Starknet in Rust, Starknet Python, and so on. And from testing, Foundry, Scarp, and DevNetJS. DevNetJS is a new library we developed. And I'll mention regarding new feature of it. And it is mostly because we drop some support of plugin and bring it to SDK. So now with the DevNetJS, you can connect L1, L2 communication very easily, and you have like entire SDK prototyping for DevNet. So you can play around, have different RPC spec change on DevNet, and so on. So as we try to improve the developer experience, we think, okay, what we can do so that developers can connect different account abstracted contracts with wallets. Wallets would need to be a little bit more flexible. We need to test it somewhere. Can we test it on a local environment? But what if some contracts are only on mainnet? How we do that? Also, how we test if a contract is interacting with other contracts, some edge cases, and so on. So, firstly, we expanded the Starknet DevNet RS with forking, and forking mainnet is one of the big features there. So you can start DevNet RS in forking mode and fork any contract on DevNet. Another feature is account impersonification. What you can do now is that you can fork mainnet and impersonate any account or contract owner on the mainnet and check how that contract would interact with your contract in correlation to integration and so on. Also test any edge cases on that. As I mentioned, there is a DevNetJS lib. It's a L1, L2 communication testing library. We have DevNet, we have mainnet forking, we have some testing tools, how we can combine everything together and make it easy and happy for developers to create new products. And why don't combine them all together in one project, and we call it Starknet Rivet. It is in collaboration with Paradigm. It's a local development wallet, but it's not just a wallet, it's also a user interface for DevNet and testing tool. To go one step back, we work for last 8 months on developing a new wallet API also. And this is one of the first wallets that we use for testing the new RPC API. So now all dApps and all wallets communicate through the same protocol. You can find the specification of API under Starknet types.js. There are general types of RPC specification, but also wallet RPC API specification. Starknet Rivet, there are a project of Paradigm or Rivet for Ethereum, and we are doing the same for Starknet now. One thing that is maybe important to mention is that this is an MVP product, so we were developing for a couple of months now. And after this presentation, we are open sourcing the repo. You can check it, you can fork it, you can play with it. And soon we will release it on a Chrome store. So it is a browser extension. It allows you to use different pre-deployed accounts from DevNet, fork mainnet using UI, debug code, manipulate with the state, mint blocks. We will add also revert of the blocks, so you can check what's going on when state is reverted, and so on. Here is the Starknet Rivet repo, and we can see, yeah, this is all the feature. We can see now some demo. I will show you how it works. So it is built from a repo. So you have a local build. This is one dApp that we built just for testing. So you load the Starknet Rivet, add it to extension. And now you can see that dApp recognizes Rivet as the third wallet. You have all accounts that are pre-deployed in the DevNet. There is a Docker generated command, so you can play with all Docker specification and configuration. We generate how you need to exactly run the Docker locally. You can add multiple Dockers, so you can play with different DevNet, different configurations, and switch between them. There is also deploying smart contracts. So we add a feature for declaring and deploying a contract. So this is an example of ERC20 standard, some token contract we are deploying locally. So we first declare it, we get address. We auto-generate input parameters. This one is only at the moment for the simple types, but we'll expand it to tuples, nested tuples, and some more complex types supported. So you can see we deployed MTK token. Now we will switch to another one just to show out. Yeah. Okay. This is using a new wallet API. So it's communicating directly to the dApp. You can directly switch between different accounts. Also, if you use multiple DevNets, you can switch between them and then switch between different accounts to test everything and play out. This is some examples also of execution. Execution parameters, estimate fee. We'll also add a simulation of, so you can simulate the transaction and execute them and expand a little bit more on these parameters for testing. Yeah, signatures. And yeah, if you want to decline. Okay, so there is also blocks. So you can do some manipulation regarding blocks, minting new blocks, setting different internal timers for blocks. There is a pending feature regarding revert transaction, revert blocks, but it will be in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, that's mostly it. So if you followed up with the demo, you will see that we use actually something that was just a second. We use the DevNet Space Shard IO. So our next project is related to this, and it is DevNet in cloud. What we saw as opportunity is that, for example, I'm mentoring in Hacking House, and a lot of teams need to test some stuff that are only deployed on mainnet. So they need to use directly mainnet, or they can fork on DevNet mainnet, but the issue is that they have done a local DevNet on one laptop, on second laptop, and they cannot collaborate between. So we will release, this is a demo for now, but we'll release a full platform for this so that one team can collaborate on same DevNet that is in cloud, forking a mainnet, doing different testing, hacks, and experimentation and so on. Yeah, that's mostly it. You can scan the QR code, give us a like, fork, star, whatever, and yeah. Do you have any questions? Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you tell us maybe what is, from your side, the biggest advantage of using DevX Cloud with Rivet?
Yeah, so with Rivet directly in DevNet Cloud, so we will extend on, you will have on cloud also Explorer, so you would see all the details of blocks, transactions, and everything. And you would be able to, from single extension, to control that DevNet Cloud, so that instance, when you set the URL, it will be automatically connected to Rivet, and you will be able to manipulate all blocks and share that with the entire team. So it will be able to share links. QR code will implement different sharing techniques there. So it's for collaboration of the teams, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, if there is no any other questions, thank you. I hope you enjoy.